So I don't particularly enjoy being the bearer of bad news. I'd much rather give good, positive tips and insights and encouragement to help you get in shape. But this has to be said. No one is coming to save you. Even you here right now watching this video, I can give you the world's best tips, the world's best exercises, the world's best diet, exactly step by step what to do. And you are already ahead of the curve by being here right now. But you still have to do the work. You still have to lift the weights. You still have to eat the foods in the amount that you have to eat them, because I can't do that for you. But we're going to back it up a little bit and talk about the people who don't even know what they can possibly do. Meaning people who go around their daily life and think, oh, it's, runs in my family. This is why I'm overweight. This is because of this hormonal issue. It's because I'm on this medication. It's because I'm on this thing and that thing. It's because of this and that. They give all these other external excuses, and I'm not saying they don't play a factor, because most of the things that I briefly mentioned do contribute. For example, someone who has a thyroid issue it tends to be the case that it's hypothyroidism, where they actually burn fewer calories than someone in the exact same height, weight, age, gender, activity level, and all this stuff. It is a real thing. It's not to be dismissed completely. However, there are ways to work around it. And what I'm getting to saying is that because no one is coming to save you, this is actually kind of freeing. This allows you to actually take control of the situation, put the control back in your hands, and just not blame the external things. Because, say, in that exact example, I know a few people with hypothyroidism. Like, I know people who struggle with this issue. The difference is they just work around that issue and apply that usually 10 to 15%. I'm not, by the way, not a doctor, not medical advice. This is my disclaimer here. But usually from the papers of the science stuff out there, about a 10 to 15% slower calorie burn on average. Of course, factoring in all the other things that play a part. That's something that can be worked with. That's something that can be worked around. And in a lot of cases, people who have issues like that, again, not a doctor. I am not a doctor. Consult your doctor. A lot of people dealing with those issues tend to end up burning more calories when they get on a good exercise and diet program, because they tend to feel better. I don't know. Just my personal experience, and the reason I have to say not a doctor so much is because of the whole medical thing, and I like legal aspects to medical thing. These videos are not designed to treat or diagnose any kind of disease, and this is getting to the point where it's obnoxious, but I do want to protect myself in that sense. My point even then is still this. You can take back control, take control of the things you can control, not worry about the things you can't control, and still get results. I've seen in so many cases, people who are 200 pounds overweight getting in shape because they decide to take control. People who are thinking they never could get in shape, or people that I've worked with that haven't been the weight that they are now since like high school. It's crazy to see what can happen when you take deliberate effort. And even in my case, that whole pivotal point that I talk about in some of my videos where my grandma called my face fat, and probably if you're a longer term subscriber or part of my newsletter, you're sick of hearing it by now, but I could have chose two paths. I could have heard that, have it bother me internally, and then decide to take the actions I took to get in shape and stay that way and improve my plan over time to work even now as a data 2. Or I could have heard that, be like, oh, that sucks. I didn't like hearing that. Well, I'm going to go back to playing video games and eating Taco Bell 3 times a day. Maybe an exaggeration on the Taco Bell. Maybe not. We'll never know. But my point is, there are multiple paths that you can take based on those moments. But the only two paths really are you decide to take control, or you decide to blame external sources for all your problems. It's a little dramatic. It's a little bit hard and heavy. But the truth is, you can do it if you choose to. And a big part of why I put out videos, and so many lately, is because I want to help as many people as possible. I want to help people understand that they do have the ability to take control of their life and their fitness by making deliberate actions, which is why I talk about the same key things all the time. Tracking calories, lifting weights, walking more, and the rest of the stuff is kind of up to how you can fit it in your day and your schedule, like sleep and hydration supplements, all that kind of stuff. Not as important. Sleep is important, but not as important for getting the actual results. That said, if you want to go ahead and check out more videos on my channel, That's all I got for this one. Hopefully you found it helpful, insightful. If you have questions, comments, complaints, anything, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you inside the next video.